てんてんてんてん。ああ、ベリンガープラス2か。ピッチャー。お、大谷さんが更新ですか。デグラムがプラ1か。お、平野がプラにされてる。ああ、内容更新されてんな。牧田さんはいないかな。おう、牧田の更新はないな。平野は何が更新されたんかこれ。ああ、情報更新されたんかな。うん。平野は何が上がったんだ。ああ、被打率が上がったんだね。なるほどね。13とかやばいな。13とかめっちゃ上がっとるやん。ああ、非本塁打率もだいぶ上がってんだね。三振が下がってる。
Javier drives one in the air, deep right center field. Back goes Moncrief, still going, still going, still going. That ball's off the wall and bouncing away. Javier might round the bases. Hayward has scored. Baez rounding third. He's trying for an inside the Parker. The throw to the plate. He slides. He's safe. Inside the park, home run. Javier Baez. Cubs lead 2-0.
キャップを上げないとな。あ、スタミナのキャップもうすぐ来ちゃうな。あー、やばい、キャップだらけだ。
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Not your first win as a memory pitcher. Nice return. Thank you, coach. Thanks, God. Many more to come, right? Just try to find a routine for yourself between appearance that will have you ready to bring your best out. いい。あー、BB キャップ。でも BB キャップ結局マックスすぐなるんだな。誰も見てないってのがいいや。 ヒットキャッププラ3。こっちのキャップ上げるか。結局初デビューの打席は3-0だか4-0だから。
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. The Metropolitans attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this.
あれ、サンディエゴはア・リーグはなんだっけ。いいなこのユニフォーム。
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
So striding in, Austin Jackson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things have
写真のない選手に負けるわけにはいかん。
so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
マジかよ。
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. You get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave
Okay.
and a miss. He struck him out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today.
ナショナルリーグで7位。7位 3割2分8厘でバカじゃねえ。
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1-2 now. The 1-2.
ゴロゾーン。あ、クソボール。
Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with
しょうがないな。
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do
真ん中だ
now
もんな。
to get out of this one.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
One down.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Guillorme, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
ちょっと浮いてるのがダメですね。
Or the Todd Father, as he's affectionately called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season.
やはりメジャーはうまくいかないな。
You
know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-2, here it comes. Got him.
お、とりあえず三振だ。
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores.
やはりメジャーはうまくいかない。
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So
okay.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left to board.
ああ、そうか、トニー・グリーンか。
bottom half of inning number 1.
ミスターパドレス。
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
ダメだな。全然。
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Rosario is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
To 1-2 now.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
最初のホームラン痛いな。
Here's Juan Lagares. Annie hard to the right side. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second.
Oh.
Next to the plate for the Padres, and Nakamura, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
1アウトか。
Come on now, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
あ、でも同点になってる。助かってる。
Omar Navarro, 9-1-2 due up.
やはりメジャーは打ってんだ。
0-1. Good changeup.
Good changeup.
Command 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now, guys.
And this is swung on
Okay.
and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Austin
What?
Jackson.
Austin Jackson.
Popped him up.
味方が
And
でも
no,
2
this
点
one falls,
返してくれ
so
たか
he'll get
ら
another shot.
チャラになってよかった
Strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. This year against right-handed pitching, Jackson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his
Ari.
batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
いや
Now in the box, Luis Guillorme. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside
さっきホームラン打たれたから
corner.
気をつけにはいけんな
Hey, we got
Jackson,
one
the
here.
runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here.
あんなに上原って手出してたかな
Chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Hard hit ball to short.
Okay.
Fielded by Galvis. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. All
いや
even at
助かってるわ味方に助けられたわ
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Frazier.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
クソボール振らね
1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On a good
Oi.
changeup, a swing and a miss, and
Oi.
set down on strikes for the second
許され
time
たわ
today.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores.
First baseman.
And
Wow,
he'll
sige,
take
wait
one
up.
up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We got one here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
マジかボールだなんか
And he misses 2-1.
うー
2
ん
runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit back up the middle. Galvis has it.
Nice.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
メッツあんま詳しくねえんだよな
Offering on its way.
選手は。
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. d'Arnaud, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a.
おい。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
なん
And
かアップデー
that
が
ends
出
the
てか
inning.
アップデーしてから
Mets go
表
down
示が早か
1,
った
2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the
Okay,
starting
okay.
pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting
コントロールが上がっていくのはありがたいな
So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The right fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lagares, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Juan Lagares becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Up next for the Mets,
So coming to the plate, Omar Navarro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
よ
time
いしょ
up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
コンフィデンスがいいとこまで上がったから楽ですね
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
クソボール投げて意味ないじゃん
Fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
やらかしたな
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Ken
よしこれは
Nakamura.
もうフルスイングやな
Nakamura.
下すぎたよな打つのが
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground. Out
Yes!
to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
まあ走らんよな走りたいけど
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Striding in, Carlos Asuaje. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Carlos Asuaje.
Runner goes for second and a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. Smoke on the ground up
Ah,
the middle. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Sure.
We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back.
そんな塁上に打っちゃダメでしょ
And we are tied 2-2.
そんなね塁上に打ったら誰がやったってダブルプレーになります
So
わね
digging in now, Austin Jackson was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at the strike over the inside corner.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
違うよインハイだよインハイバル投げるんだよ
And
はい振った
so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
パドレスのこの色いいなユニフォーム
Now at the plate, Luis Guillorme. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
ちょっと探してみたくなるね迷彩じみたやつ
And he misses with it 1-1.
One down now, one down.
1-2 now.
オッケー
Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
あくそゴロにしようと思ったのに
Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but
あれ
he won't offer
2-3
his dirt,
か
and it's
あ
back to
2-2
even
か
at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana giving chase. 2 gone.
オッケ
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat.
ーあ
Fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them.
あー怖い怖い怖いそれは怖い
Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
1 and 2.
And yet another
おーフラスター
strikeout
いい
here.
ラッキー
His 11th of
ラ
the
ッキー
ball game, and this one
これは
ends
ラッ
the
キ
inning.
ー
Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
7th, and Dan,
フレイジャーヒルだプルだよね
as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying
まあ
this.
外
Lots
角
of
投げ
good
の引っ張る
pitching
からな
defense
こいつら
today.
怖いんだ
That's
よ
one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Hmm.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's
あ
had
あ
success.
後ろか後ろ飛んでっ
Still
たん
no
なら前
balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time
Yeah.
we've written a K next to his name in
スプリ
this
ッ
one.
トが
It's
カ
been
ッ
a
ト
rough
欲しい
game
な
for him at the
やっぱ
plate.
り
Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
カットボールかなスライダーよりはな
Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
As the
ああ
first
嘘
pitch misses to him, it's
浮い
ball
た
1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count
俺打率2割
even
か
at 1-1 to
ってことは
Wilmer
5打数
Flores.
1安打かダメだな
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Right here, kid.
すげえ挑発してるよね
Shot sent off to the
こっちよこせ
right
みたいな
side, foul. The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole.
あー、抜けるか。
Into right field for a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind.
ちょっと浮いたもんな。
Base hits the other way.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
うわー、ちょうどいいねとこ行っちゃった。
And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
That's a tough one.
うわー、俺の負け投手になったかな。じゃあ、あ、違った。延長ですか。
6-4 the outcome today. Brad Brock gets the win in.
いやー、防御率いくつになった。やはりメジャーは一筋縄ではいかないのは怖いな。ピッチングラッチ上がったんか。ブレーキ上がって。なるほどね。そんだけね。まあ全般的に上がってるから。サンフランシスコだからジャイアンツだね。次はね。ヨガ。スタミナキャップが1しか上がんないの。どうしよう、キャップ上げる方が優先だよね。スタミナがキャップ近いっつうのもあるよな。1でも1しか上がんないんだよな。だったらまだこっちの方が効率がいいよな。お、マイアミだ。マイアミも結構人が今年変わったよね。ああ、防御率 2.45 か。まあまあまあ、ありか。なんで2勝してんだ。
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Jose Arena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball.
防御率
When we have all
3.6
these high
いいな
scoring, high flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game, and most
イチローさん
importantly,
去
he's
年
not afraid to throw
のね
strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
At the plate, Jason Vogel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
あ、嘘
Fastball here as they take a look at
嘘もう入ってないよ。なんで入ってない
As
の
these Padres, as they take
Stop.
the field
甘め
this
に
afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the
お
skids here
怖い
recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
怖いぜ
Thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first
Oy,
loss
oy,
off
oy,
in the
oy,
first
oy.
game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a
Oh, shot.
changeup swung on and missed for the first
Good.
out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day
Sorry.
he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Digging in now, Brian Anderson. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Anderson.
Hey, place it first, place it first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
おーおーおーおー怖いな
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's
よかった
0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
なんでそんなクソボール投げてんの
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those
あーもう
so-called
全然
pitcher's
カーブが入
pitches.
んない
This guy knows the strike zone.
カーブのコントロール上げたいんだけどな
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good
ちょっ
position
とカー
to
ブを
make
ちゃんと入れ
it
てお
into
こ
the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Starlin Castro.
うあー
Takes a
怖っ
cold strike. 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Behind 0-2
よしよし
now.
よしよしよしよし
Bases
そ
are
の
empty
コー
here
ス
with
なら
two
まだ
men
打
out.
たれにくい救われたら終わりだけど
Stays alive, still 0-2.
うーん
Ready with another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Asuaje is there. On to first, but it's
Uso.
too late. The first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
うっそー
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on.
Maji
He got
ka.
2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Catcher.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. And
Maji
this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
No
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and
Okay.
that ends the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score. Now with the play.
Extreme Pro
Derek Dietrich. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
うわー危ない
Come on now, here we go.
Grounded back up the middle.
ナイス
Quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
The shortstop,
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Okay.
Strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Hit weak for the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in,
Stupid.
hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
number 30.
No balls and a strike to count.
Stupid.
Here we go, right now, fellas. He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
審判当たっとる審判当たっとるで今
Hey, 2 down.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
ワイドピッ
That
チ
can be a
か
tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to.
Looking at a
Okay.
fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score.
Oh,
A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy
Nice.
stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the... Digging in now for San Diego, Ken Nakamura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field.
ダメか
Waiting on it is Brinson, and that retires the side.
ダメか
Ready now, Jose Arena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pitcher,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a
Hey.
fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, come on now, come on.
ああ
And the changeup is way low that time.
3球種限界が来てるんじゃないかひょっとして
And there's a pitch
い
that
や
just
ー
misses
な
the
いない
inside
ないな
corner.
いそれはダメだよ
Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing
Shot.
and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Push.
now batter, third baseman,
Push.
Jason Vogel.
In now, Jason Vogel. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped high in the air. Mejia over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
キャッチャーに任せる
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Brian Anderson.
Hit on the On the first baseline, a dive, but it's off his glove, and he is out on the tag.
タッチしたよ。
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
まさかのタッチだよ。
Here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First offering on its way. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one.
Okay.
This as he's just behind the breaking ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitchers.
パドレスのユニフォームを着てるファンが裏にいるってすごいね。あれはすごいと思うわ。もう普通ホームチームのとこだとほぼほぼそのホームのファンばっかりなんだけど、あ珍しいよね。カットしてくるね、めんどくさいね。何球投げさせんねんお前。
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
ああ、それも見るのかよ、もうムカつくわ。
He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Nice.
And there's one down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Ah.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was
3割16厘とかや。
It's a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Ah.
A ball and no strikes.
よくあれ取るな。
Nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
めっちゃめっちゃ曲がる。
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. And next to the plate will be JT.
味方のヒットがないっていうのは悲しいもんがある。
He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hey, we got no one.
Hits this one hard the other way.
Nice catch.
Ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Keko 球速かったけど。
Lewis Brinson.
Center fielder, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Yeah, curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball.
必要だな。
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup.
スプリットじゃなくてカットやな。
Becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, number 30.
Number 30.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Plays a 1 here.
よう振った。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. 6th inning coming up. Still
1ヒット出てる。 Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ken Nakamura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 何球か見るか。
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pulled toward right center field. Anderson is after it, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base
もうちょい
hit,
バットの位置上げなきゃダメだな。
giving his manager options, whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
The center fielder,
Here's Gerard Dyson. Working for the punch out and the offering. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Arena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
打球が見れないのが痛い。
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful
Yeah,
pitch there. He's
good.
Dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Arena becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Jason Vogel. Left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
We got 1 here.
No.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Hmm.
A bouncer up the middle. Galvis is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Third trip to the plate for
3割3分の男をちゃんと打ち取らないと。やっぱり2番に強打勝負よな、メジャー。ああ、マジで。
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castro hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Rounded down the third baseline. On to second.
Okay.
Out and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th.
試合が動かねえな。
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
2割8分6厘とかまあまあまあ。
Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
ノーアウトのランナーやからきついな。
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. Coming to the plate.
まあまあでもランナーがいることには変わりがない。
First pitch on its way.
まあまず走ることはないでしょう。
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible
ことごとく合わせてくるな。
Hey, we got one out here.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
あーなんだよもう。
And the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to beat the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
よし。
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we
2アウトだがまあ楽になったな。
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time.
Okay.
In for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Hunter Renfroe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
負けとるし
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one,
負けとるし
but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win.
ダメやん
That's all you can.
One out away from a save in Game 7. Bird into center. Springer says he's got it. The Houston Astros win the pennant.
「この辺も上げなきゃな」フィールディングがちょい上がった。私一番奥で寝てますけどもうエルパソだからこれはもうあれや古い方や。ポテンシャルシーカー使いがしょうがないな。バント上げなきゃホームランも上げないといけないよな。まあスピードは上がらないのはしょうがないとして、ブライス・ハーパー16本。ちょっとバット寝かせすぎなんかバットが寝かせすぎなんだな。これぐらいにすりゃいいな。松井さんはこうやからな。私こんな立てないんだよな。これぐらいにしよっか。 かな。結構空いてるんだよな俺やっぱ。これはさすがにないな。ピッチングフォームってちょっといじれないんかね。こうか。松井さん松井さんミスすぎはあれ確かにああやるからな。よしこれでいいやろ。アトランタブレーブスか。ああそろそろ新球種を覚えたいとこなんだが。うん。これかな。パドレス最下位じゃん。ダメじゃん。コロラドロッキーズ。うん。1.66 なら優秀でしょこれ。ねえ。
Fine Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver.
Hi, Jorge, how's it going?
This three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
It's the new myself. It's start.
Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the series opener.
Oh, okay.
What do you have for us?
Thank you for coming.
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Hey, guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but You know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
嘘 嘘
It's off the rocks.
嘘でしょはマジか
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
マジか
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Ah, incredible.
In is Gerardo Parra.
Second, left fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll step in here at 275. 6 home runs.
Yeah, just one. Just one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Parra playing here in his age 31 season. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security,
Ooh.
but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Perella is up with it.
Okay.
First, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup.
The home run is just unlucky.
Lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and
8番ピッチャーだ
talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the
Hit.
fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot.
No.
They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing, and there it goes. He got
嘘でしょ
into the bleachers and gone.
Well,
マジで
very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was 1 for 4 back in
あれでホームランとかふざけんなよ本当に
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
メジャー怖
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
ホームラン2発か痛えな
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's the second out.
Of course.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl.
Batting fifth, right
First pitch of the at-bat.
David Dahl.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
2 down, 2 down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Oh.
Hey, give me south right here. Let's go.
Any suggestion or
Now another 0-2.
other things?
Swing and
Yeah.
a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via a solo home run. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. And that brings in the
I don't know why.
Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into
You
the
should
later
ask.
innings.
So let's take a look
You
at
should
our
ask
umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good.
Moderators.
You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate it north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious.
Yeah,
he didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking
difficult.
for another ball in.
So here's how the San Diego Padres
Except the sipping directory.
And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh no.
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's
Good.
1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah. Sipping always have the problem.
In the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Batting 8, Edgar Kyle Freeland.
1 out, 1 out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
さっさとさせるか。
Stands at first with 1 out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Striding in for the Rockies, Tony Walters.
Captain Tony Walters.
Oh, thank you.
Here comes the first pitch.
Thank you, coming.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Have a good day for you. You might be before noon, so.
A 1 pitch on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball.
Okay.
Ball, strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
なんでこっちのチームは打てないんだよ。
Now at the plate, Ken Nakamura. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nakamura.
Hey, have a good rip up there,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Hara on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first
Oh,
out.
no.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us going in the home half
Nice.
of inning number 3.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited,
1 point
got the
back.
breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Good, good.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
On the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make
pitches as a pitcher.
There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gerardo Parra stands in as he looks at a called strike. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Sanchez able to get there.
Nice.
To first to complete the double play.
Nice, 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 good.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Same.
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Nolan Arenado.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana is in pursuit. He hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now.
3-8 強いな。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Nice.
Perella loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 4.
同点になっとるやんか。見てなかった。
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ken Nakamura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
ツーアウトだから思いっきり振っていいやね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on. Yes, that is out number 3.
当てに行けばよかった。
Padres down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Ian Desmond. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
いろいろ振ってくるだろうな。よっしゃ。ああ、これ。
At the plate, Kyle Freeland. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Freeland becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Way in front of that fastball.
Okay.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
これはもうしょうがないな。
By the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And very frustrating as a pitcher.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Popped him up. Abreu over to his right. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Rockies strand 1 through 5. All even at 2-2. In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. And there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Pulled toward right center field.
Okay.
Perella has a play. 2 gone.
Nice.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, and
打席来ちゃったよ。
Ken Nakamura steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that
4対2か。で、ノーアウト。スティール0だからな。キャッチャー3割7分8厘ってやばいだろ。
is indeed on right here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up.
嘘
Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
マジで
And that'll bring up the
マ
speedy
ジで
outfielder David Dahl.
クソ打てねえな。
Into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets
いやだから今取ったっ
if I'm on the
て
mound right now, you really want to try to
ね
get
取
this
れたっ
guy out
て
to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side. Give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what
リアクション
happened.
が低いからかな。
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
てんてんてんてん。
Dahl makes a break from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Out.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate.
Nice.
At least he was. Let him try to make something happen. Or
Nice
at
throwing.
Least keep the line moving.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses.
Nice.
And he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Ian Desmond.
First baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high
彼女
strike
電話
that
しす
time.
ぎだ
It's
ろ。
nothing
何回
in
電話しよう
one.
ね。
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Popped him up.
うそ
In there, a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AV.
Raimel Tapia come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Raimel Tapia.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Two down now.
This one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
嘘でしょ、マジで。
Desmond rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice.
よかったよかったけどさ、最後が悪いな。
Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ken Nakamura takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Number 46 closes the door for the save, his 5th.
3失点か。よろしくないな。
Since then they're 36 and 15. And a fly ball to right. It's well hit. Back at the wall. He has done it again. Cody Bellinger, his 22nd home run. He's not of this earth. The Dodgers take a 4-0 lead. First 4 batters, 4 runs are home.
よし、まあこんなところで終わりにしましょうかね。写真のないやつが一番上っていう。エースになっとるかな。タイソン・ロス。ブレーキ93とか欲しいな。あ、牧田の名前がなくなってるじゃん。マジか。ここいるんだよ。あ、クローザーになってる。トリプル A になってる。怖っ。誰だよ。レース。間違えた。スターティングピッチャー。大谷君のポジションがいまだにあれか、こっちなのか。顔笑うんですけど。あれ6年契約か、大谷さんは。マジか。それは知らんかったな。もう4年ぐらいだと思ったのに覚えてなかったわ。 まだ全般的に低いね。ヒットと三振が増えればもっと楽だろうけど、あとホームランだな。ホームランやたら打たれちゃうからな。さて、じゃあ終了しますかね。So now I'm going to finish. Then on the night, maybe I will stream some speed runs, something. I don't know. I don't know what will I do. I don't know. But maybe 1 hour. About 1 hour I'm going to do.はい、ということで、一旦この時間は終了します。夜1時間ぐらいなんかやろうかなと思ってますけど、多分マクシムかな。マクシムちょい練習したいからマクシムするかもね。はい、じゃあ一旦皆さん終了します。私は夕飯を食べたりするので、じゃあまた夜に